Glad to have you with us from Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Rebels will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bears' offense will get the football first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown.
Turning it on! He's at the 50, the 30, he's at the 20. Touchdown, Missouri State! Once he got some room, it was over.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And the Rebels want to move quickly. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man to the left. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
With the catch, it's Blunt. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A lot of urgency for this offense. Back to pass on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Blunt. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll try the run.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Makes the catch. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for... to the ground with the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The inside handoff. Running to Green. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll give it to the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Here's the handoff. Oh, better look out. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll run the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Absolutely. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rebels line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. The running back has it. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. This one's complete. At the 35, he's loose. Right down the gut of the field. The tag. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Give to the running back. Brings him to the open. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Got a lot of room to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bears!
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down.
Wide open spaces. Ripping through the defense. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Ole Miss! He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to...
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Bears have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you can't...
Turning it on! Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Gonna take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Gets it out quickly. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Throwing right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled. Fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Slips through the line. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit. There he goes. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
The Bears will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Offense in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He makes a grab, and he got away from the... They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the option. He'll toss it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The option look. Quick toss. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Freeman. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Going to the ground. On the move at the 30. Oh, he's got some space. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Bears just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Fires on the move. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Makes the grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Gets it out fast. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big... Just about a half minute to play in the first half. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Another broken tackle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. 4 wide receivers spread across the field on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Rebels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands, it's Freeman. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And he'll try to bang this one through from 52 yards out and the left hash. Kick is short, and he's going to try to make something happen. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Got room to work. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Wants to fire on second down. Got his man. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Bears come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Moving out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Using his legs, it's Vick. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting to TFL.
And the Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. DB's right up on the receivers. Makes a grab past the marker. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. The Rebels in the hurry-up.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After the pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense was not fooled. 3rd and 1 situation, everybody in the stadium expecting run. The offense trying to get a little cute, trying to take a shot, and it blows up in their face. Nice job by the defense.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Get it out on the screen. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
Unloads to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. Fires to the right. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's throw.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Returns it down to the 47-yard line, and his defense thrives on taking the football away.
I'll tell you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. He's got him. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. Breaks into the open. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll do it himself. Finding open areas. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. From the gun to give, looking for room. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. So first down will open up the final period.
Here we go.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll run play action. Starting to feel a little pressure. On the move, he fires. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. So now it's second and long.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He's got it. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Has to get there to move the sticks. Turning it on. And he'll step into the end zone. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. After the incompletion, it's second and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. Takes it the other way. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Come on, set. Ready, go.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quick completion on the out route. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Going to look downfield again. Another incompletion on third down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with.
Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad, or as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.